baby bus!
Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
The Odd Itchy Skin Disease, Part 1.
Pay up now! Pay up!
No way, Jose! Even if Sheriff Labrador came, I wouldn't pay you 1 red cent!
Sheriff Labrador leaped out of his patrol car and rushed into Panda's noodle house. Chow Mein Panda, tall and burly, with a slotted spatula in his left hand and a rolling pin in his right, was ready to punch the pug standing in front of him. Tickley the pug was trying to scratch a serious itch.
Stop right there! What happened?
Before Chow Mein Panda could speak, Tickley the pug jumped in front of Sheriff Labrador and spoke first.
Oh, Sheriff Labrador! There you are! I just can't stop scratching because of my itchy skin! But this cold-hearted Chow Mein Panda asked me to pay him for 10 bowls of noodles! It's absolute robbery! Robbery, I tell ya!
Chow Mein Panda was hopping mad at Tickley's words.
You've been wandering around my store non-stop! Not only that, but you scratched yourself while standing next to my customers throughout the shop! And your dander fell into their bowls of noodles! Your rudeness upset my customers and drove them away!
I just so happen to suffer from an itchy skin disease. I can't help but to scratch myself when it flares up. Why don't you show a little sympathy?
You little rascal! Bring it on!
Feeling the renewed tension, Sheriff Labrador stepped forward.
The two of you!
His head pressed against the panda's belly, and his hands were on the pug's head.
Cut it out! Now!
Then he separated the two animals, ready to square off.
Calm down, Mr. Chow Mein Panda. Let me try to figure this out. Come with me, Tickley.
Sheriff Labrador quickly pulled Tickley aside to prevent them from quarreling again.
Tickley, the day before yesterday, you were seen scratching yourself at a juice store, and your dander ruined a bucket of fresh squeezed blueberry juice. Yesterday, you were again seen scratching, this time at the entrance to the kindergarten in front of the kids, and your dander flew all over the other animals' faces. I previously told you that this itching disease spreading throughout Forestville is contagious, and your behavior would accelerate its spread. You promised me you'd be more cautious, didn't you?
Tickley's eyes darted forth and back, and he burst into sobs with his face buried in his hands.
I can't help it, Sheriff Labrador. Too many animals are suffering from this itching disease recently, and medicine is too hard to come by or just completely unavailable. And I can't just stay home all day. I need to take a walk and get something to eat.
Looking at Tickley's innocent face, Sheriff Labrador rubbed his chin.
So, you haven't been able to find the medicine you need?
Yeah.
All right. Officer Doberman bought 2 boxes of anti-itch pills earlier, so I'll ask him to give you one.
Huh? Oh, all right. Thanks, Sheriff Labrador.
After Sheriff Labrador stepped in to help resolve the situation, the matter eventually ended with Tickley paying Chow Mein Panda for 5 bowls of noodles. And then Tickley got a box of anti-itch pills from Officer Doberman. On the way back to the police station, Sheriff Labrador thanked Officer Doberman.
Thank you so much, Dobie.
Hey now, it's nothing. By the way, a lot of animals are suffering from itchy skin these days. Good thing I went to Dr. Ape and bought 2 boxes of anti-itch pills. I thought I'd use it in the future in case I came down with itchy skin. But it came in handy today.
Huh? So you don't have the itching disease?
Sheriff Labrador thought for a moment.
I think Tickley's symptoms are pretty severe, and 1 box of pills might not be enough. How about you give him the other box of pills, Dobie?
Hey now, sure.
Then Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman headed to Tickley's house with the other box of anti-itch pills.
Tickley, are you in there? Huh? No response. Is he asleep?
Just then, Officer Doberman suddenly pointed to the trash can in front of Tickley's house and exclaimed,
Hey now, would you look at that, Lab?
Huh?
"There's an unopened box of anti-itch pills here in the trash."
Isn't this the medicine I gave Tickley? Why did he throw it in the trash? Hey now, these pills are really hard to come by right now. What is going on with him?
That's weird. Tickley has the skin itch, so why didn't he take the pills? Come on, let's go ask him.
Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman arrived at a local fair where Tickley had been a frequent presence in recent days. Soon enough, they found him. Tickley the pug swaggered through the crowded fair. He took 2 steps and scratched himself deliberately while facing a woman who was shopping for groceries. Then he turned a corner and repeated the same action to several kids playing around there. His dander and fur fell all over the place, Sheriff Labrador's dark round eyes glistening with a brilliant light.
Hold on. Tickley did that on purpose. Don't tell me he is intentionally trying to spread the skin itch?
Tickley stared at a cotton candy stand on the corner, where he planned to scratch himself. Suddenly, with a click, his hands were in cold handcuffs. Tickley looked back and immediately trembled with fear.
Sheriff Labrador? What are you doing?
Tickley, after you had the itchy skin, you knowingly spread the disease by scratching yourself around other animals and making your dander fall on the other animal's food. Your actions are suspected of endangering public security. Come with us to the police station for an investigation.
Oh, what? No! Don't arrest me! I was forced to do it!
What?
Behind Tickley's actions lay a bigger conspiracy.